Hey guys, what's up? It's Vanessa. Thanks so much for joining me and welcome to video number 2 of my Let's Talk Procrastination series. And today we're going to talk about the consequences of procrastination, both positive and negative. Sounds a little weird, but first let me explain. Talk about positive consequences of procrastination. I want you to think about positive reinforcement. When you get a reward or a good feeling from doing something. And procrastination can often operate like that as well. So let me give you an example. Told you guys yesterday I absolutely hate to do housework. It's my least favorite thing to do. So with that being said, my example is the laundry. Oftentimes I'll procrastinate and not put away the laundry like I'm supposed to. And, it just sits in that basket and I start pulling clothes from there. And then I figure, you know what? No biggie. Just push the basket to the side, pull out what I need, keep it moving, and then we're good to go. I feel good. I didn't have to do the laundry. So I kind of rationalize it in my head. You know what? It's all good. Another example to give you is, I talked about sitting down and kind of lounging or vegging out or daydreaming, playing a game on your phone, watching TV, any of those things that we do to procrastinate, make us feel good. So when we're feeling good, we're not thinking too much about what we're not doing, aka we have a positive consequence. We have that positive reinforcement. On the flip side, now let's talk negative consequence. When you are engaging in some kind of behavior and there's a punishment or a bad feeling, that's negative consequence. So when you're talking about procrastination and negative consequence, you're talking about a task that's either going to become harder because you didn't do it when, you set out to do it, or, feeling more stressed or more anxious. So I'm going to give you guys another household chore example. The dishes. Do not like doing the dishes at all. You can't convince me it's relaxing. You can't convince me it's the best thing in the world. Hate doing it. Okay, so if I'm home, see that sink full of dishes, I don't want to do it. I'll do everything else in my power to avoid doing those dishes. But then what happens? You guys know, I have 3 boys. Boys eat a lot. And when they eat, they not only, kill all the food in the house, but they want to use every piece of silverware and every dish known to man to eat. So what happens? Things pile up. So then when I finally decide, you know what? I think I'm going to go do those dishes now. My load is twice as much. And then I get so overwhelmed or so messed up that I'm just like, you know what? Just laughing at a comment somebody left. You know what? I say, forget it. I'm going to put it off to tomorrow. But then stop and think the problem with tomorrow, there's 20 other things to do. So negative consequence comes in. I feel horrible for not doing it. And when I eventually do it, it will be a lot more difficult for me. So guys, when you procrastinate, you start rationalizing, you start making excuses. Some even think, you know what, procrastination is a really great strategy. But when you're talking about strategy, you should really be thinking more like prioritizing, making a list of things you have to do, putting those important things on the top of your list, and then working down from there. That would be a more effective strategy than procrastinating alone. But I will leave you with this. If you do catch yourself procrastinating, because now you're working on being more aware, if you catch yourself procrastinating, there's one thing I don't want you to do. I don't want you to get in your own head and start self-criticizing, telling yourself you're lazy, get up and do it, just do what you need to do, stop it already, stop all that negative self-talk, okay? So you reflect and you move on from it. So that's my little piece of advice for you for tonight to remember. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about changing procrastination behaviors and then dismissing those excuses. So thanks for joining me, guys. Have a good night.